Hey everyone, we just got our shipment of live tropical fish. This is an internet site. It's cichlids. Let's see if I can get it in. It's called Cichlids Are Special, and they're out in Pennsylvania, York, Pennsylvania. And these were shipped overnight. We ordered them in January, but we've been too cold up here to receive them, so he shipped them yesterday and they're here today. The delivery just came. This is the box and condition of the box. It's in pretty decent shape. It was delivered to my wife's work. Obviously the box has stuff like, keep warm, fragile, handle with care. So we're going to unbox them and see what it's like. Should be like 15 fish in here, 15 cichlids. And we're going to order. The tank is already prepped. So my tank is all done. I have the clips waiting to go on. I have the bucket with my custom water drainage and some clamps and bags. So we're going to try to put these in and see what they look like. We're going to start acclimating them now. Cut open the box, and the first thing we're going to see is a styrofoam container that the fish come in. So they're sealed in styrofoam to keep them warm. So we're going to pull open the styrofoam. There's the styrofoam top. And there it is. Has a couple heating pads in here to keep this, and it's nice and toasty and warm in there, believe it or not. So these keep the water in the whole container warm so that they're not freezing on the way up north. So we're going to discard those aside. We're going to start peeling the paper back. And if you see, there's all the bags of fish. So they're all live fish. We're going to check to see if they're all moving. If you can see in there, they're all very nice size. Jay does a nice job down there and getting us what we want. They all seem to be moving. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take them and we're going to start acclimating them to the tank and getting them. So what you see here is, there's the first bag. That's the size of the fish. What a very nice, I mean, they're all really good sizes. Very happy with that, and they look like they're in real good condition. So what we're going to do is, if you look down here in my bucket, I have a custom-made holder where I drilled holes on because I don't want to use their water. I'm not sure where their water's been or what it is. And normally he double bags them. So what you want to do is you want to cut that off and then flip the bag over and pull out the bag. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to snip this bag. There you go. And now what we're going to do is empty some of the water out without the fish, obviously, but this will catch it in case the fish. I dump out about half. And now he's ready to go into the tank and just sit there. So for those of you who missed it, so there he is. Our first bag is there. He's in here. All the other ones are starting to come up now. So what's this guy doing here? Those are all our fish. So he's coming up. So we're going to put the rest of them in now. So the box is empty. I'm so happy with these guys. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take a close-up of them. They're still in their bags. They're all moving. They look very healthy. And there's 15 of them. They're very active. So we're just going to dump a little water in them now and let them just start acclimating for a couple hours before we put them actually in the tank. So some people say, well, how do you acclimate? So right now what I did was I dumped out half the water that was in the bag. And again, I used my special draining system, so if the fish, which two of them did, actually jump out of the bag and they end up in this container, and it has holes in it so it drains it, then you can just pick the fish back up and put them back in the bag and then put the bag back in the tank. So the bag is filled with half of the water it came with. So what I do is I take a turkey baster, of course my fish turkey baster, and I just pick up a little of the water and I actually just drop it in a little at a time. Pick up another one, drop it in a little at a time. And I let that sit there, and now they're getting some of the water from the tank, and it's slowly getting acclimated to it. Before I drop the fish in, what I normally do is the night before I do a complete water change, which was about 2 days ago. I did a 20% water change, and I moved all the rocks and debris out of the way. Once I clean, I leave it like that, and then after I put the new fish in, I move all the rocks around once more, and what that does is that gives them all a new hiding place and doesn't set up no boundaries or territories. And I also use quite a bit of stress coat in the tank so that they all get their nice coating, the new fish and the old fish. Okay, so they've been acclimated for a whole day, and this is almost 24 hours later, and they're all getting along perfectly, as cichlids do. They all look beautiful. Jay did a phenomenal job on picking these guys out. We had no losses. Let me pan back so you can see the whole tank. Here's this rusty guy. I really like him. Beautiful. Alright, so that's it. So if you guys are looking for cichlids online, this is him. This is the place. A great customer service. He's constantly getting back to us on what he can do, what he can't do. Very conscientious. And the name of the place is Cichlids Are Special from Pennsylvania.